It's Miss Angela again. This week I want to talk to you about the fact that we're all at home and sometimes we can't see the people that we want to see. And so we talk to them on the phone, or maybe we have a video chat and see the people that we miss that way. And sometimes it's hard to know what to talk about. But every time we call someone, we usually say something like, "Hi, how are you?" And there are a couple ways that we can say, "How are you?" We could say, "How have you been? What have you been up to?" And you can do that with your words, or as always, we can also do it with an iPad. In the chat folder, you can ask,
"How are you?
"How are you?
How is it going?
How's it going?
What have you been up to?"
What have you been up to?" So different ways to ask how someone is feeling and how someone's doing. And right now there might be a lot of different feelings that you're having and that the people you're talking to are having. So that relates to our zones of regulation. Maybe you are feeling in the blue zone, the green zone, the yellow zone, or the red zone. And the person you're talking to could be having all those different feelings too. So I'm going to send you this attachment too, so you have this visual. So if you're talking to someone and you ask, "How are you?" they could say they're happy. Well, how do you respond to that? Well, you could say, "That's great. I'm so glad you're happy." So maybe they're going to ask you, "How are you?" And you could say, "I'm good. I'm calm." You could give all kinds of answers. Now, if they say they're calm, you could say something like, "Great, awesome. What are you doing to stay calm?" So there are lots of different comments and questions that go along with people's feelings. So let's say you talk to someone and they say they're in the blue zone. They could say, "I miss you." And you could say, "I miss you too." That's a really nice comment you can make. You could also say, "Talking to you makes me feel better." Maybe they say, "I'm tired." And you could ask a question, "Did you stay up late last night?" Or you could say, "I hope you can get some rest soon." Now, what if they're in the yellow zone? You could ask that question, "How are you? How are you?" And they could say, "I'm frustrated." You could say, "I get frustrated too sometimes." You could ask, "What's frustrating you? What's making you so frustrated?" You could say, "How are you?" And they could say, "I'm so excited." You could say, "You are? That's great. I'm excited about something too." There's all kinds of things to be excited about. Now, I hope when you talk to someone, they're not in the red zone, but they might be. You might be in the red zone, or the person you're talking to could be in the red zone. So if you ask, "How are you?" and they say, "I'm mad," you could say, "I get angry sometimes too. I understand how you feel. When I'm upset, I take a break or I listen to music." You could talk about some of the things that you do when you're upset. Now, they might say, "I feel scared." And you could say, "Could I do something to cheer you up?" You could ask that question. Or, "I'm sorry you feel that way." Now, this is a lot this week. I'm giving you lots of comments, lots of questions, lots of things that you can say, and some ideas of what someone might say back to you. So this is something that you can work on when we're in our Zoom sessions with your teacher. I might, if I'm with you, ask you to use your iPad or pull out the zones, okay? But work hard, and if you have any questions, you can always reach out, okay? I'm going to say to everybody, I miss you. I'm definitely in the blue zone, but when I get to see some of you on a Zoom call and see your smiling faces, I get pretty happy. So I hope that when you see your teachers and everyone else that you miss from school, that makes you happy too. Or even your family members that you don't get to see all the time anymore. Now, it's that time where I want you to look. Do you see any animals this week? And if so, what animal do you see? This is one of my favorites. I see him. There he is. He is a dog that my daughter calls Mr. Piffles. He's pretty fun. So, miss you guys. See you next time. Bye.